This is Odin's Wolf Survival, and today I'm going to be doing another version of a oil candle. This one's using an orange skin. So what you do is you take your orange, find your north and south pole of your orange, which is basically the ends, and then you cut around the equator. Okay, the easy way to cut these is just cut in, and I hold my fingers on the north and south pole and just rotate it around. You can feel get the two to match up. The North Pole is where you want, that's where the cord will come out. The part that the tree actually goes into, what I call the South Pole, the bottom end. So I go around with the knife and just start working that edge up. It's kind of a tedious process, but with this you want to kind of be careful and go slow. Just get it to where it's peeling away from the orange guts. You can actually peel the whole bottom off in pieces. It started to tear, going too fast, but it's good practice for when you get to the top part, just to work it around real slow. It's where the knife works good to lift it just a little bit. Make sure it's away from the fruit of the orange. The other thing you can do is just cut it in half and scoop it out carefully. Like people eat a grapefruit. I split that one. I knew it was gonna. They don't always come off intact. You try to, but it doesn't necessarily happen. Then the next is I work around this bottom core, because this is attached to the central column on all the way through. The central vein, the bit that we want. So we pull it up and out, and we go through, and this is the part you want to be careful with. So we start lifting. You can use a spoon, you can use your fingers, however you can get down in there. You get near the bottom, you want to be kind of careful because you don't want to cut through that bit. Okay. Then what I usually will try to do as you're working that around, see how this goes. There it is. That's what you want. And you fill this up with oil, let it soak in a little bit, and light it, as you'll see in the rest of it. Find you a plate or something along that line that you can set it in that'll contain, in case it spills, that will contain the oil and keep it from running all over. You take your vegetable oil, it could be vegetable oil, any sort. You can even use engine oil if you have to in a dead emergency, although I would never burn that inside. This will smoke just a tiny little bit. Olive oil like this works. These things will burn for a very, very long time once you get them going. Now the trick is to get it to wick up. Take a little bit. Takes a little bit to start wicking, but once it will, it'll start pulling it up and the flame will get a little bigger. It always kind of starts out this way. This is it. The inside of the orange isn't the best wick you could possibly get, but it does work pretty well. That's actually its job in real life, is to move about liquid. So you're guys working on a bit of capillary action there, pulling the oil up once it starts going. Flame's starting to grow. And then we'll turn the sun out. And you can watch it burn. It actually does quite well. Not all oranges will peel that easily. It's just a matter of finding the ones that will. Sometimes I'll have real good luck with this, other times not so much. But it's an interesting bit of fun. You could fill this with citronella oil. This is what's left after 18 hours of burn. The oil's a little bit thicker. The peel shrank just a bit, looks like, and stiffened up, soaked up some oil. But the inner piece that I used for the wick of the orange burned down to the point where it's not wicking anymore, and it went out. So what would probably be done is to save the oil and use it for another one. That would be the easiest bet. And that's the end of how to make an orange peel oil candle, lamp, whatever you want to call it. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. It helps me with YouTube. Thank you very much.